Russia is ramping up its war machine, is producing weapons around the clock. Russia produces the same amount of ammunition in 3 months as all NATO countries in 1 year, including the United States. European intelligence services publicly say Russia will be ready to challenge NATO in 3 to 5 years' time. The German intelligence service recently said that they have evidence, not only prediction, that the Kremlin is discussing such plans. A very impressive warning last week was given by US European Command and NATO Allied Forces Commander in Europe, General Alexus Grinkevich, who said that the NATO alliance must prepare for the possibility that Russia and China could launch wars in Europe and the Pacific simultaneously, with 2027 being a potential flashpoint year. I came here to say, first of all, Europe is preparing to take responsibility for its own defense. You asked us to do that, and finally, we are moving ahead. Second, I want to tell that we are recognizing that you Americans have really the right and the reason, in the longer-term perspective, to start to shift more and more towards the Indo-Pacific in order to mitigate Chinese rising military power. And you have the right to ask us to take responsibility on European defense. And we Europeans need to accept such an American position as logical, and that is the reason why we need to take our own logical conclusion. We need to be ready to take such a responsibility, especially when we see that the Russians are becoming more and more aggressive. It means that we Europeans need to ramp up our defense capabilities. That is what we are doing. Not only because Americans have been demanding us to do so since long ago, but also because we see a clear and present danger of the possibility of Putin's aggression. We are preparing ourselves to take responsibility, and for that we need to build our own capacities, independent capacities.